What's going down, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Camping with Coleman. It's your boy Josh, aka Coleman. You already know. I'm chilling, man. I'm in the studio at the workbench here. I got some products I want to go over with you guys today. It's kind of an unboxing, except for I already took it out of the box, so it's like a unpackaging, maybe, I guess we can say. But anyways, before we get into that, I just want to give a shout out to all the employees and everybody out there that's been affected by the Hobbyco situation. If you don't know, do some Googling, but I just, I know there's a lot of people going to be affected by it, and I'm not going to go into detail. I, for one, am one of those people, so yeah, keep your heads up. So anyways, that being said, let's go ahead and move on to some positive stuff, man. Let's look at some cool products and basically just give a shout out to a good friend of mine who has really been doing his thing, man. He's showing me love lately, showing me some support. I want to return that favor. I want to show him some love, show him some support. So hopefully you guys will like what I show you here. We're going to give it some honest reviews, some honest feedback, but I'm going to give you guys the lowdown on what's going down. Or that didn't even make sense. Anyways, let's go. Come on, let's do this. Alright, so we are going to do this OG style, like POV. So we have got a pile of goodies here. I'm going to just pull them in one at a time, and they're from a buddy of mine. You know what? I met this guy at AxioFest for the first time, and I liked his demeanor. I liked his humble attitude. I also like the fact that he is kind of a team player and also kind of a team leader. He knew how to defuse a situation. He knew how to kind of get people on track, and I could appreciate the man. So we've wound up hitting it off. We've talked quite a few times now on the phone, text, all that other good stuff, and he's been helping me with a little project I'm working on. So in return, I really want to give him a shout out. I want to show him a little love, and well, I already told you guys that. So we have some Scale Accessories from my boy SBC, Scale by Chris. Now, if you're not familiar with Scale by Chris and you want to check out some of what he has to offer, because I don't have everything here, I've got a few packages we're going to go through, but there is so much more than what I have right here. And if you want to go ahead and look for yourself, well, I'll just put it up on screen now. Here is his stuff on the AMain website. You can go ahead and just type in SBC in the search engine. It'll bring up literally like 3 or 4 pages of his goodies, man. Just lots of stuff here, all different price ranges, and these are his words. He says that he basically likes to think of his products as right in the middle. He doesn't go all crazy on the detail because he also wants to be able to produce a lot of them and keep up with everybody. He's a small-time guy. This is his second job for him. He works a full-time job aside from providing these for the industry. So, I just got a lot of respect for the guy. He's a hard worker, and he's dedicated to this craft. He's dedicated to this industry. Scale by Chris, Scale Off-Road RC 3D Design and Print. Here is his info. You guys check him out on Facebook. See if I can zoom on this real quick. There we go. There's his info right there. You guys check him out on Facebook. Do not blow up his email. Do not do that, please, you guys. I know as a businessman that is super annoying. If you have questions, just shoot them to him on Facebook or on IG. Do not be blowing his email up just for questions, all right? So if you guys want to check out AMain, I'll leave links to AMain in the description as well, so you can go ahead and check that out. You can also find his stuff at CKRC, and I believe a handful of other places as well. So if I find those, I'll go ahead and leave them in the description as well. So, all right, let's take a look at the actual products here. So this first little bag I grabbed because, well, it's got turbos, and who doesn't like a turbo? So, I don't know. Let me do some zoom in here. You guys got to be able to see as good as I can. So. I want to say these look pretty good, man. They're pretty refined. I know I'm gonna have some 3D printer guys in the comments that'll really break this down, and I just ask you guys, don't be negative. If there's something you don't like or you see something I'm not pointing out or whatever, no need to hate. All right, just if you make good stuff, you can always send that in. Maybe I'll show it off too. But I'm all about promoting people here, not hating on people. Now, if I see a flaw, I'm gonna let you know. But from a consumer standpoint, I've got to say this little turbo looks cool. It's a screw that's on the inside. If you're wondering what that is in there, that's a screw. I can see it. I'm not sure what the point of that is, but what I would like to see would be the propeller, in there. That would be really cool, especially if it could turn. Ooh, that'd be cool. But overall, man, it's a snail. It looks good. It's cool. Let's look at the other one here. It says all black, and it's got the filter on it. Now, these are flat. These are made... This one, I don't know. I think this one's meant to go, like, actually down in the engine bay with a scale engine, and you can kind of incorporate it into your exhaust setup, you know. But this... Oh, that comes off. That's pretty cool. I did not know that. It came off right there in my hand. So, this bad boy... This is a... Well, it's a little bit hard for me to see on the viewfinder here because it's all black, and black things don't show up on there that well. But looking outside the viewfinder, it looks a little bit rough on the print side. Just at the very, very tip top, you can see where all the grain kind of comes together there. But it's not actually rough. Like, if you feel it, it's not actually rough. You can just see it's just a difference in the way the grain is. I do see a spot on the side there where... like there's like a line in it, so you know it's not absolutely perfect, I wouldn't say, but it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice, man. It's a Scale Turbo with a removable filter, which I think is just awesome. That is so cool. And I might wind up using that filter. We'll see. But I don't know. I'm not sure which. I think I like the silver one a little bit better. I don't see myself putting a turbo on top of the hood of any of my builds that I have right now. Maybe on the mud truck, actually. That could be kind of cool. We'll see. We'll see. I'm going to have to figure it out. But let's move on. Let's move on to some other stuff here. So, other things he has here. This is like a scale storage container here. Like a luggage container. Storage container. I don't know what you would call it. This looks really nice, actually. There's one little spot on the side I can see here. Just take that off with the X-Acto blade there, but this is really nice actually, and the paint on it is really nice as well. Good job on the paint. It's nice and even. I like that. I like that a lot. I already know I'm going to use that. This I like as well. Does this lid come off of here? Oh snap, son! It does. Okay, so I don't know. It's a little dirty there, but this looks. I like that. I did not realize that came off like that. Plus it has the wheels on the back, and it's got the handle. Oh, and on the front it has the SBC logo, which is cool. And on the top it's got the SBC logo, which is cool. Okay, okay. Now that I mess with. I don't think that this opens. That's why, yeah, that didn't open. So if the tote opened up, if this little whatchamadigger right here, this little container opened up like that, that would be cool. This is slick, dude. I like that. That is really nice, actually. I did not expect it to be that high quality. Okay, so that's a win. What's this? Oh, it's a toolbox. Okay. That doesn't actually open, right? I don't expect that to open. I just want to make sure that doesn't come out. Or okay, no, it doesn't. I was going to say, no way. That's nice. Simple. Details on point. I like the difference in texture you can see on the front. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me see if I can get it up there, but there's a difference in texture. You can see it on there. I like that a lot. It's a cool pattern. Nice and refined. The back side's a little rough, but I think that's because that's meant to be the hidden side. I like this. This is nice. I would think the bottom would be the rough side, though, not this side, but I like that. That's nice. That is very nice. Now let's see what else we got here. I'm going to speed this up a little bit because we got a few more bags here, stuff to go through. Alright, we've got another tote here. This one's a little bit bigger, and it comes with wheels on the back. Just all molded in, it looks like, so part of the design. Once again, the top doesn't come off, but it does have some good design into it. It does have some good like contours and stuff. This is nice because you can actually... these ridges on the side, you can actually grab it, and I like that. So, okay, so we'll set that in here too. Very nice. This is sick. I like this a lot. This is a radiator with electric fans on the front. This is very, very cool, and I can think of like a million different rigs I'd like to put this in. So, definitely a win on the radiator aspect of it. I think that is awesome. What do we got here? This is a big bag. Let's see what's in this one. Alright, so we got Some mat tracks, which are pretty cool. They got the SBC logo, it looks like. I have it upside down. There we go. SBC logo on there. These are super aggressive. I don't know if you guys can see that, but super, super aggressive. I like this a lot. Definitely going to get grip. As far as bendability, yeah, they flex out. They flex out nicely. I just need to make sure because I'll be putting a heavy rig on there. So, yeah, these look like they're going to work good. I like these. All right. So, set those aside there. And then, air compressor. Smart. I like this. Simple, to the point. Looks pretty good. I don't see any major issues with the print at all. This is a nice touch having the hose with the nozzle on there. It's even the correct nozzle. I like this. This is another win. Man, okay, these are really high quality. I know you could probably get a little bit more refined, and he told me, you know, he's doing this out of his house. Like, he's not even, like, he doesn't have a shop or anything. Like, this is all doing this out of the home. So, very, very impressive. And, yeah, so far I have nothing bad really to say at all, other than I wish that those opened up. That's it. Here we have... Here we have some roto packs in different colors. This is awesome. Now, for those of you that aren't familiar with roto packs, they actually have, the different colors have different meanings. So I don't remember what they all are. I'm sure somebody will put it in the comments and fill us in on it. But there is actually a meaning. I think it's like, I thought the blue was water, but I might have it backwards. Maybe this is water. One of them's diesel or something. One's fuel. Like, there's actually different purposes for them, and there's even more than those 4 if I remember right. Oh, there's a cup. We got a little cup here. That's actually really nice. A little red cup, plastic cup. We have a flashlight, classic, you know, old school style flashlight. Something, you know, this is just common everywhere. And then we also have a blower, like the top of a blower here. This is pretty cool too. So I like this. I like this a lot. This might actually be really cool to put on the mud truck instead. So we'll see. And then what do we got? Last, we've got a first aid kit. And a first aid kit's almost mandatory. It's something a lot of people skip over when they're doing their scale builds. And it should be in every build. You should always have a first aid kit. If you don't have a first aid kit in there, then, you know, I don't know what you're doing. You should have a first aid kit, and you should have a you know, fire extinguisher, in my opinion, in almost every scale build that you do. So that being said, this is awesome, man. That is quite the haul in Scale Accessories right there. Scale by Chris. If you guys aren't familiar with him, he's really kind of a low-key guy, but at the same time, he knows what he's doing, man, and he started doing this out of passion. He just really likes designing parts and working on parts. I even remember him saying one day, you know, his dream job would be to design RC cars for a major RC manufacturer. The guy really does enjoy this stuff, and I can appreciate that, man. I'm passionate about it as well. So you guys, show him some love, show him some support. Definitely go give his page a like, give his Instagram a follow, all that stuff. Check out his pictures, check out what he's working on now. If you want to see these, like I said, go check out CKRC or A-Main. Link will be in the description, and just pick up some stuff, man. These are all really affordable ways to deck out your scale rig, and you will definitely be seeing these on some of my builds. So awesome. This probably won't be the last you hear of Scale by Chris on ESP. So shout out to you, Chris. Thank you very much for the support, man. Thank you for the package. I do appreciate it, and thank you guys for watching. You know what it is, fam. Peace and chicken grease. Yeah.